But it's now time to bring on my guest for today. Really excited because I'm like a massive fan of The Only Way is Essex. Let's say hello to Peri. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are all of you?
We're really good, thanks, and thanks for joining us on the show today.
You're very welcome.
Now, what has life been like for you since you've joined The Only Way is Essex? Because I can't imagine what it's like for you. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's been like?
Well, basically, I mean, when I started, like, you don't get much attention, but as the series went on, it just sort of, like, blew up. I mean, like, when you go out at night time, you've got all the paps and stuff, which is really weird, and your Twitter followers boost up and everyone's interested in what you're doing. So it is added pressure, but there's good and bad sides to both of it.
Now, you must get asked this question quite a lot, and people always ask, is The Only Way is Essex real? Can you...
Yeah, it is. Like, all the conversations and all the words are real. The only thing that they set up is, like, the meeting. So they set you up to sort of, like, bump into each other and all be in the same place at the same time, and that's the only thing they set up. And I suppose without that, there wouldn't be a show.
So, because I've also asked, because we've had Arj on the show before, and he said the same thing.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, I'm losing you a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
So, so how did you get the part in the show?
Well, basically, they just look at friendship circles, really, and I've known quite a few of the cast for, like, I've known Argent for years, and same with Billy and Sam. So I just suppose I was looking for new characters, and it obviously tied into it that I used to see Mario and things like that. So it's all based around relationships and friendships, really, around the area.
Now, because in the series, in the last series, it did see you and Mario have a few ups and downs. So, how are you friends with Mario now?
We are okay now. I mean, he was very rude to me, but maybe it's just heat in the moment. But I don't know. He has apologised to me, but I haven't actually spoke to him properly since the whole blow up.
And because that, I remember when that happened, the Twitter, that's what everyone was talking about. So, like you said about Twitter, then, do you get good feedback from social networking sites? Yeah,
I mean, all the tweets are positive. I mean, you get some nasty people, but everyone gets it. But for every one bad comment you get 10 good ones. So it is fun to read all the comments. I mean, when the episode went out when me and Mario had a row, I mean, my whole Twitter was just, like, going mad, like, oh, my God, how could you speak to Peri like that, blah, 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 blah. Oh. You're so out of order. And he got absolutely slammed on Twitter. So Twitter, it can be good and bad, because if you do something good, then everyone's hyped for you. But if you do the slightest thing wrong, everyone can just attack you.
Now, I mean, there has been kind of some negativeness from The Only Way is Essex, as obviously you heard about the sisters Billy and Sam. They were attacked in a nightclub, and you were friends with them. So how did you take that?
Well, we was all pretty much in shock when we found out, but I just think it's down to jealousy, really. It was girls from around the area. They wasn't from, like, they wasn't from far away, so... Like, I think it must just be a jealousy thing. I think it's disgusting, really, that just because some people are successful, that other people just can do nasty things like that. I mean, I was really upset when it happened, because that could have been any of us.
Yeah.
Like, because it was, like, unprovoked. They didn't do anything to them, so it was just an unprovoked attack, and I thought it was really wrong.
Will you be in the next series of the... Is there another series of The Only Way is Essex?
We've been piloted for 4 series next year.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So will you be back on the cast?
Yeah, I'll be back in 2-4. I mean, we've got our Christmas special coming up soon. I'm not quite sure what the date is of that, but it will be around Christmas time, and we start filming for that soon. And then I think Series 4 is due to air at the end of January.
And you do have some upcoming projects. You have a single, The Only Way is Essex cast, have released. So can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Yeah, we have, basically, for this charity called Tech Santa, which ITV are covering, which is on Sunday and on Christmas Eve. It's basically you text in and donate money. And we've done this charity single, and we've all sung it, recorded the video in sort of like a Live Aid style, Band Aid. So it was really fun to do. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what we're covering, but... You'll hear it tomorrow, on Sunday, because it's going on ITV for the Tech Centre, and I'm sure it'll be released, but I don't think I'm allowed to say what it is yet.
We look forward to hearing that.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you on your kind of opinion. In the series, there was a lot of hype around Mark, Lauren, and Sam. What do you think about that all?
Well, Sam, I've known Lauren for a long time because I've known Mark for a long time, and she's always been around. I mean, I think it probably was hard for Lauren to see that, but then Sam wasn't doing anything wrong. I think it was just Mark, really bad timing. But I don't know, like when there was an episode where they had a bit of a heated row, and that's quite hard to see when like your friends like rowing, because it is all genuine and it was a bit heated. But I suppose that happens in real life, and just because it's on screen, it's like 100 more times like dramatised because it's on screen and you've got all the cameras on you and you've got the mics on, so everything's pretty intense. I mean, I don't know. I think I don't know. I think Lauren must have been quite upset about it, but at the end of the day, they made a decision to split up, so they've both just got to go different ways now.
I mean, you personally, you seem so nice, and you just seem in a show. Every time I see you, you're just such a nice person. So how do you cope with Mario and his new relationship? Do you have any thoughts, or do you just forget it and move on?
Oh, do you know what? I've got I had no problem at all with Mario. Like I used to see Mario, but it was sort of it was a mutual decision not to carry things on because we didn't really click. And like the only reason that I sort of had a row with him because I thought he was making comments about Lucy and then he was with her. So that's the only reason I had a row with him. I mean, I don't care. I've got no interest in him, so I don't really care who he's with. I was just thought it was a bit weird that he'd been saying stuff about her and then they're together. But if they're happy together, then good luck to them.
Now, Joey Essex in the show, he has the phrase ream. Can you tell us exactly what that means?
Ream means, like, it can mean, like, different things. Like, you could say, oh, my God, that person is really ream. Like, they're really good looking. Or if food tastes nice, you can say it's ream. Or if you've got, like, a nice jacket on, you can say that's a ream jacket. So it's like, it means good. Like, it's another word for good, but it's like... But it's been around, like, for ages, like in Essex. Like, people say it all the time. It's just now that you've or have heard it on the TV show, you think it's this new word, but we've used it for ages.
And do you have any of, like, Essex words you say yourself that you can tell us what they mean?
Do you know what? I don't think I actually do. I don't know. I think we say, like, a lot, but... do you know what? When I hear myself on telly, I think I sound awful. Like, I think I sound, like, really deep. Like, but if you ever record yourself, I suppose you know, because you're on radio.
Yeah, I have the same.
When you hear yourself, you sound completely different, don't you?
I sound a bit high-pitched when I listen back to myself, so I don't like it.
Oh, see, I don't think you sound high-pitched at all. I think I sound, like, really low on telly. But I've got a bit of a sore throat, so I probably sound really like a man now.
Oh, no, not at all. So, do you have any projects personally that you're doing at the moment that you can tell us about? Do you have any plans to release any kind of clothing range or anything like that?
Well, I've got a shop called Bizarro, and they're personalised cards. I mean, we've got a website, and basically I had the shop before the show, so I'm just going to focus on expanding really. Like, I want to go online and I want to do it up north, so I'll just sort of be carrying on with that. Like, I've never been. I don't think I'm cut out for clothes design. I can wear clothes, but I don't think I can design them. But I just want to, like, I'm just going to concentrate on that really, because I really enjoy it. Like, it's like my own business, so I really enjoy. I just want to make it bigger and better really. And
so, what's the website at the moment you have?
It's Bizarro Cards, BIZARACARDS. So you can just go on my Twitter at Peri Sinclair, and it's got like all the details of the shop on it and stuff. And that's in Brentwood, which is a bit far away from you.
If you do it online, I'll make sure I buy a personalised card as well.
Yeah, we do it online. I mean, we've just had like a whole new range of Christmas cards out with, like, obviously, like, I don't know if you've heard, but basically people from like all over like the country come down to like Brentwood in Essex, and they do like a little Towie tour.
Right.
They go to like Minnie's, they go to Sugar Hut, they come to my shop, they go to Jess's shop, to Lydia's shop. So we've brought out these cards that say like Essex and Ream on them, like all the Christmas cards, and they're just literally flying off the shelf.
Well, I personally want to go on an Essex tour, so I'm going to have to look that one up. And
oh my God, I'll take you to Sugar Hut, I'll take you to New Bar.
Oh, that would be awesome. That's just like made my day to go to Sugar Hut.
That'd be so funny. Oh, I think you should actually come down. We'll have to have a tour. I'll take you to all the shops on a little tour, and we can meet everyone.
That'd be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that now. I'm like a camp version of Joey Essex.
No way.
Yeah.
You wear like really skinny jeans and shoes that are too small for you.
Yeah. And then I like when I do fake tan, because I like to look from people like The Only Way is Essex, so I just look like a total tangerine and just get mocked.
Fake tan?
Yeah.
That's so funny. You need to get Lauren's tan. It's called Lauren's Way.
I saw that on her site.
Tan.
I saw that on her website.
Oh, you should get it, definitely.
Now, Mark's, you said you're friends with Mark, and he's in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here at the moment. So how do you think he's doing?
Oh, I think he's doing absolutely brilliant. Like, I think he might win. Or if everyone votes him to win, I think they should, because I just think on telly, like, on The Only Way is Essex, obviously you don't see everything. Like, we filmed for 3 days, and that's all cut down into 45 minutes. So I think, like, the programme's edited him to sort of be a little bit of a player, but in a good way. But in the jungle, you've seen him, like, normally, you've seen all these, like, normal reactions, and he's talked about his family a lot and his relationship with Lauren, and I think his, like, soft side's really come out, and I just think everyone's enjoying seeing the real him, and he's funny in the task because he hates rats. Like, last night I was crying at the telly, because he's, like, screams like a girl, but I think he's doing really, really well.
Now, a lot of this, it's being reported that a lot of the cast have left the show and go on to other things.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to confirm anyone who's left, or is that something you're not allowed to talk about?
I'm not allowed to confirm anyone who left, but it's not. Don't believe everything that the magazines and papers say.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
It's been fantastic having you on the show. It honestly has been just a pleasure to have you on. Thank you
for having me.
And I look forward to obviously the online card shop will be awesome. And what's happening tomorrow on Sunday on ITV? See the song you're recording.
Santa, make sure everyone tunes in. We're at the Oval Cricket Ground, so everyone tune in.
Well, thank you very much, Peri. It's been absolutely fantastic having you on. Hope you have a good evening.
You too. Lovely to talk to you.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.